Hello everyone and welcome to another Genshin video. Actually, I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do in this video. Maybe this is just an opening present video. Maybe I'll just save the present video. Because I know I have my One Piece stuff in the video that I haven't posted yet, but it's there at least. You need to do the Abyss. I could do an Abyss video. It reset though. So I still have time. But I also thought I would have time last time and then I didn't have time. I watch newborn puppies and kitties, so I'm not much better. But I think you watch it for different reasons than I watch it. Just FYI. But anyway, I don't know what video this is gonna be, but it's gonna be a video. And I already know what I'm gonna get because I had to try and look like who's this from, and then I saw what's inside. But it doesn't matter because I don't know what it looks like. And I've already forgotten kind of one of the things. So it's fine. Big thank you to Fiore for my birthday present. It came a bit late, but you know, at least it's here. There was a chance that it could have never shown up. So I've been excited for this for a while because I knew it was on the way. Just didn't know when it could get here. Hey. Happy 30th to me. Happy 30th to me. Now I'm 30 and 1 month or 2 months. I'm not sure. 2 months almost. Let's see what we got. It came straight from Japan. Look how cute. I don't have a Sylveon Teddy, so that's gonna be my first one. I'll put him here next to my Eevee and Sprigatito. Oh, he's so soft. Oh. Oh. This used to be my favorite evolution, but now it's just always difficult. All the evolutions are so wonderful. He's so cute. Oh, so soft and pretty. What is this how it... Is this the magical... What is this? Like, I don't mean on the Teddy. I mean on Sylveon. Like, I've never really thought about it. It's just like a magical thing. It's like pretty. That makes him more... whooshy, you see? More plushies! It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. I don't know, happy belated birthday. Oh, thank you. Ribbon, that's the word I was looking for. I just kept saying magic because ribbons are magical. Pocket monsters. Let's see if I can read. Chiyoi. Chiyoi. Hagosha. Kata. Kanara. Yo. See, actually, I'm reading the parts above the other parts because they were mixing katakana and hiragana. So I'm just reading the above hiragana, but there's also hiragana in between, so that wasn't smart. Wait. Nara zu o yo mi. But I don't know what any of this means. But he's so cute. Okay, you can go over there. And I think as I was bringing him out, I think I saw something else that... And now I have a mini version, and I have another version that's this size. They're almost the same size. But I'm pretty sure that was a gift from Dark Shadow as well. I mean, not as well, but from Dark Shadow. And now I really need to remember in which box is it. Because some of my teddies don't fit here. and I still move them, and I'm waiting to fix the baby room, and then I'll put some of the teddies there and some of the teddies here. And now I'm trying to think, because they would look so cute next to each other. We can't see the horse. Horse? This is a Lowland Vulpix. It's my favorite Vulpix. There's only 2 Vulpixes, but I really love this one. Because it has this pearlescent color. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, look at his fluffy tail. Don't look at his butt. Just look at his tail. Oh. They're so soft. I started a long time ago Japanese with Duolingo. Now I don't remember the most kanji or hiragana. The way you're saying teddies, it sounds like teddies. Teddy, teddy. There's a fish gullet. Cheese. Fish take a picture. Okay. Where is my other where's my Lowland Vulpix? My poor, he might be under this heap of teddies, to be honest with you, because I have my snuggly guy there. What's his name? Pugsley. He's a puggle, snuggle, snarly. I don't know. I forgot his name. Okay. And then last but not least, I think this is the piece de resistance. This is the piece de resistance. I know what it is. Sadly, I know what it is. But I'm so excited. And I also know because you said she was getting a friend soon. Snubble! Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Maximatic. This is a figure series made with maximum size molding and coloring techniques. So it's known as Maximatic. Why do I still have my earphones in? Have you thought of getting the Chainsaw Man teddy? I have thought about getting 1,000,000 teddy bears. But if I kept getting teddy bears for everything that I wanted, I would not have space in this room for anything else. It's Tanjiro! The bestest of best boys. Don't let Luffy know I said that. But Luffy doesn't care. Yep, semi-spoiler, but I couldn't wait. Well, it could have been literally anyone, so it wasn't really a spoiler, but... Wow. Wait, how do I... Now, let's see. Let's see if his eyes are in the right place. Let's see if his hand is still attached to the rest of his body. Just give Luffy some meat and he'll be fine. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa, he's big. That's what she said. Whoa. Ooh, I love it when they're so heavy. Okay. Okay. Let's put him together. His hand is not attached, but it's not supposed to be attached. That's hilarious. Because I was just saying about his hand. Boa's hand is not meant to be unattached. That's the difference. But it's smart because that's the first thing that's going to break off and... Whoa. So good quality. He looks exactly like him. Whoa. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa. He looks somehow like this is Tanjiro, but a little bit after the time skip, except for the missing legs and hand. Okay, wait. Here's his legs. I got his legs. Where's Sotos for those? Okay. Wow, I love the detail in the pants and the shirt. Okay, wait. This is so... Oof. Okay, I'm gonna have to touch his crotch. Do I have your consent? Sorry. I just don't want to hurt it. Okay, got it. Now wait, more. Is your shelf space all right there? I have to alternate. I've been having to alternate for a while, but I never do. I should do it. But I have the other figures I have over there and here, so I can still see them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not on Twitch, girl. Hi, Provasis. Okay, wait. Here. This is probably to help him stand. Whoa, the detail is amazing. Look. You see, look at his shirt. It goes with the movement of his... Just need to buy another shelf. Yeah, but I need space for another shelf. It's not that easy. Okay, that goes over there, I think. I don't know. Where does that go? That's what she said, right? Where does that go? Okay, wait. Aha, I found it. Like this. Okay. Okay, so now here's his hand and his sword. I feel like it's a puzzle. Does he rival the details of your Zoro figure? Not in terms of muscles. It's a different kind of detail. Yeah, it's a different kind of detail. And then I like how they put so much effort into keeping it safe. Like even the sword is taped to a piece of cardboard so that it doesn't bend. What details are you talking about? Maybe we should get Kayla the 4-sword style Zoro statue. It has a lot of detail. I saw that. Kayla is the one who waved it in front of center of our faces. I have the same problem with the collector's edition of games. My mom says the next time she will kick me out. Well, luckily I don't stay with them. Because I don't think my mom and dad would be very proud of some of the figures I own, you know. Okay, how do I... Ooh. Wait, does this go through here? Ooh. Look at... I'm sorry, but you can't help but think of something when you see this. Just the hand, out of context. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. Okay, wait, let me just see how we... Can I have to fit it through here? I don't know if it can fit through here. I don't know if it can fit through here. He's holding a beer bottle, right? Yeah, exactly. It can't fit. I'm not even... This isn't a joke. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Okay, now that part goes through there. And that part goes through there. You're doing it wrong. That's what he said. I'm joking. Now I just need to get this in here, and I don't know how. Yeah, got it. Whoa. That looks nice. Wait, can you focus? Can you focus? Focus. Motherfucker. I need something in the background, like... I'm trying to balance him and not hurt him. This is very, very nice detail. I like the detail in his shoes and his toes and his pants, and his hands look very strong, like they can handle a big sword. And his hair though seems a little bit like black in some parts. But maybe like they can handle a big beer bottle. Wait, let me see. I don't want to Google Tanjiro because I'm too scared to be spoiled. So I'll just be like, I'll wait for the episode on Sunday. I can't wait to show this in the video on Sunday. I'm so sad knowing Mashal is a recap. Okay, let's see. I think he's a bit tall for the top shelf. A little bit, right? He needs to stand kind of like, is this good? That looks good. And then maybe Natsu, because Natsu is short. Yeah, see, Natsu fits, but then Vivi is right in front of poor Kyo. But maybe I should turn some characters around. The thing is, I'm so scared if I move my characters around, what if one of them falls? I have Aqua, another Vivi, a Rem, and a very, very big Boa. What if I put my Vivi here? Okay, you can't see. Wait. Let's see. If I could do like... like that. That looks good. But she's gone full. I'm so scared. Okay. But then where do I put my other Jujutsu Kaisen manga? I need more space here, guys. Hanko's going to knock Vivi off. He might. But no, she looks steady. She looks good there. So big thank you so much to Fiore for 2 super cute plushies to expand my Pokemon collection. And Kamado Tanjiro, one of like probably top 5 boys, but it's always so difficult with the so many amazing characters, but he's definitely in my top 10 for sure. I'm pretty sure he was at number 1 at some point. It's all just recap. Oh, Damir, thank you for the sub. I only have 2 Funkos because being an otaku is so pricey. Thankfully, a lot of this was gifted, but I bought a lot of the manga, and yes, I bought a big portion of the manga, so I can say, I don't generally buy figures for myself because, well, first of all, I have so many presents, and I have no space for them all. So many amazing presents. But also, I'm really scared for paying so much, and then it doesn't get here. This, I don't even know what some of these cost. I don't even want to know. I don't think about it too much because I feel like I'd feel too bad. Okay, wait. Let me just, where is my other Alolan baby? Wait, I know I have a box of teddies here somewhere. Maybe they're... Oh, there they are. I have Mikasa. I have a Mikasa one. What's this one? Oh, the Shanks one. I have even this one. But this is not... Oh, there's my Alolan baby. It's too far. I can't reach. See, I have this one. But it's not a Pokemon, but it's still cute. I just bought it for this. Well, that's dying. So wait, I'm gonna get that Lola and I'll be right back. Oh, and my other boba is up there too. Okay, guys. Oh, fuck. This is not gonna work. Wait. I'll use my Wookiee. Okay, I can get it. Oh my god, what's that? Another boba. Okay, so I still have a Shanks, have another boba, and another boba. There's another boba there. Hey, wait, they're the same size. Oh no, they're not the same size. They're almost the same size. It's like a little sister and a big sister. One-chan, imoto. So cute. But I don't have space for all of them. I don't have space for all of them. Oops. Sorry, Shanks. I dropped Shanks. Ugh. So I was thinking once the baby room is ready, I can put some of them on the babies in the baby's room. The baby that doesn't exist yet, but soon enough. Your unicorn is creepy. It's not. It kind of dies at the end. It's okay, you're still cute. What's your favorite kind of anime merch? Cosplay, manga shirts, or figures? I love cosplay, cause then that shit's expensive. I love manga, cause that's difficult to collect by myself. I love shirts because I love all of it. Figures, shirts, cosplay, manga, everything. I don't have a favorite. It's all too great. That sound totally makes it creepy. It's the trap toy from the horror movie. The manga was not looking so good. Maybe just pile the teddies up there regardless. If of any mess it makes. What's wrong with my manga wall? Oh, because it's falling apart over there. Yeah, but see, there's only the chair is only giving the base is not wide enough of my chair. You see, I can't put it here. No. The unicorn is as far as it gets. I need to fix this. I'll fix it next week. The manga pages are structural. They're holding the wall. Yeah. I have too many teddies. I saw this girl on Twitter, right? And she had a knit that was strung from there to there. And then she piled all her teddies on top of that. I want to do that. But yeah. Okay. Before we play Genshin, which is actually what this video is about, I'm going to react to the Kirara trailer just in this video as part of it. And then we're just going to play Genshin. And it'll just be a fun Genshin and random stuff video. But first, I have to go to the bathroom. So please. By the way, since we're talking about manga and anime, I recommend Given. It's an anime, blah blah blah. Yes, I have been recommended. Thank you. I've been recommended very many times. Well, not very many, but by very important people. Cherry and Mira. And Sotos maybe, but he's not one of the important ones. He's just one of the ones. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll just close this. How extremely uncomfortable. The water did not get warm fast enough, and then I stuck my hands in cold water and ugh. Phew. But yeah, once again, thank you so much to Fiore. I really love the presents, and it is a very big belated present. And before we get started with more stuff, come on, Mikasa, you swing around Titans all damn day. Yeah, she couldn't even. Actually, I should have taken a picture with my Tanjiro. I wanted to make an Inosuke joke by calling him the wrong name, but then I couldn't remember Kamabuchuko Babadobodo. But I'll take a picture with him like later, like a selfie, and then make a post. And then so Mashal is a recap episode. I'm not gonna watch a recap episode. So yeah, no Marshall this week. Oopsies. I always do that. By the way, if you know of someone of anime or manga that you recommend, romance, I'll be happy to take a look at them. Fruits Basket if you're looking for romance. But then you've already seen that if you like romance, I guess. Maybe. I might need to watch the recap. I can't remember what Masha's favorite food is. Okay. Kirara. Wow, that's loud. She probably runs over the sea like that. All Genshin stuff should be sent in the package just like that from now on. They can't not do it. Oh, she's too precious. Whoa. Boom! All those who don't work can't fit into human society. Oh. Yeah, that is a big part of our existence, isn't it? Boonies! I'm not going back to the boonies, even if it means I get to be a great yokai or whatever. Oh, she's too cute. Her voice sounds familiar. Really? Kininaru. I think we looked up her VA. What is the timestamp of this moment in the video? 30 minutes in. Kirara reaction 30 minutes in, yeah. I like the music and the little pause. Where did Sylvie go? She's still here? No. Onimasu desu. I like her song. It's old school anime. And also you have coffee cake. I'm so in the mood for cake. Fucking girl sick makes you in the mood for everything. Cookies, candy. Yeah, you did look up her VA during the live stream. Yeah, we did, but I don't remember. Should we look it up again? When she said nya, it hits like a truck. Dun, 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 bam! I'm trying to place her voice again. But I don't... What's that? Andari palomitas. A scary alien. Yeah, making us hungry. I'm hungry now. But specifically for cake. Oh, it's Cthulhu. Oh, Cthulhu. Okay, let's see. Kirara, Japanese VA. Sayumi Suzushiro. Oh, Vert and the Mother coming through clutch. Is that how you say that? Keishirogane. Now I remember. Dodonko! I feel like I reacted the exact same way. And then I pointed out this girl's name. Shovel. That is so sad. Everyone gets these beautiful names based on rare stones. Jade and Jasper. And then boom. Shovel. That's how you say it in 2006. What? I remember the shovel comment. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's jump in. I have no idea what I'm going to do in Genshin Impact tonight. I know I've already given up on that other event with the flying thing. I don't think I'm going to do that. Or I'm just going to click through it during the week. Joey told me it's ridiculously long. So I'll either do the Abyss or I'll just play around. Because, you know, that's always fun, hanging out with the chat. Leveling up characters and stuff. I don't think I have time for Nahida's second story quest. I have about an hour left to stream. So, actually, let's take a look. When am I going to do a Genshin stream? Well, tomorrow. We can do Hell's Paradise, Arcane, and then Genshin. So we have time tomorrow to do it. Nahida Story Quest. I gave up on the event too. I got one part into it and it said an NPC was busy in another quest. I said, okay, never mind then. Yeah, I'm not gonna even bother. So we have time tomorrow. I could start now. I could do an hour and then, but I could also. How long is the second Nahida quest? The event was surprisingly lackluster considering the effort to start it. That doesn't sound good. That's why I don't even want to like give it a chance. It's longer than the first one. Okay. So maybe I could start it now. Since I have time to finish it tomorrow, then we might as well get an hour into it. But I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep playing. Doesn't Kayla need to do the desert quest first? Ah! I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep playing Genshin, like, because at this time, I'm usually playing Genshin a little bit every night in a stream, I think. A little bit, even for just an hour or so, towards the end of the stream. But I don't know how long I can keep doing that, when at some point I'm going to have to start fitting in One Piece manga. Oh. Genshin's going to have to become like a one time a week thing. But on the other hand, whenever it fits in. Okay, wait, what am I doing? Go get that chocolate, girl. I had 2 iced chocolates yesterday. Do you mean iced like a drink, not the chocolate that froze? So this one, right? I should do this one. Go to the entrance of Sumeru City. Well, I'll see. Let's see how far we get, you know? You should probably activate the Nahida quest and then not do it, so that sometime later it ambushes you and fucks up your plan. Well, I might have just done that. But I have to do it. Now go away, survey. Go away. Wait, this is what I wanted to do. Party setup. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go with... I'm just in the mood to play with them. Or... I could replace her with Alhaisa, because I up-leveled him a bit recently, I think. Yeah, then I have 3 Smeru characters. Nahida Story Quest, Nahida. Oh, is Mike here? Can you change my... If you are, could you change my category? If not, I will change it. If you don't respond. Oh, you already did. Thank you. Let's see how far we get into this. Before it tells me, you have to finish something else. Yes, it was. I was just playing with her. Nahida! Same old, adventuring and stuff. Mining, fishing, genius invocation TCG, and catching crystal flies. Here's the sassy lost child walking around in Sumeri by herself.
ついでに気分転換でもしようと思ってね。実は世界中を救った後から私の記憶に一部曖昧な断片が存在するの。まだ一つ何かすごく大事なことが残っている。それをうっすらと覚えているのに、それが何なのかどうしても思い出せなくて。なんでそんなことが？心配すんな。 思い出せるよ。オイラたちが一緒に手伝ってやるぞ。
I really wish she could say that. I have to say that, even though we've talked about it before.
ありがとう。それなら一つ見せたいものがあるわ。
Ooh, what's that? A seed stone. You guys! Remember that time? Remember I have these little stones for every... Because January was the red, and then I had the red jasper. Then I had the carnelian. Then I had rose quartz, and then my rose quartz was lost, right? So I bought another stone, and I brought this green adventurite stone, and then that got lost too. And then it was the next month, so then I got my blue stone, which is called sodalite, and it's the exact same color as my nails, which is pretty freaking awesome. Look where I found my green stone earlier today. The pink one is still missing, but okay, let me just so I have, when we moved, okay, to celebrate the big move, and we were expecting to get our deposit back, and I wanted to make like a big new purchase for the new house. And then I saw this beautiful bed frame at this place, and I was like, I'm gonna buy this, okay? And I'm not losing the blue stone. And so I bought it, and then it's too big for the bedroom. It fits, but it takes over the whole room. It looks terrible. But now I've bought it, so I can't do anything. But anyway, So I wanted to hang like leaves on like the back to make it look really pretty. So I bought like fake leaves because I'm not gonna put real leaves hanging there, they'll die. So to make it look all like limit bed with vines hanging, something I'm just gonna try and see kind of like what I was gonna go for, right? So I was planning on doing something like this, but except the frame of the bed is huge. This is very minimalist. I don't know what I was thinking, that I had a bigger bedroom or what, but anyway. So I was planning on doing like something like this. I still want to do it. It's just that it's so... This actually looks gorgeous. Let me take a picture. So yeah, I still want to do this, but I think this might be real plants, and I don't know. And then I didn't get... I was too busy, and okay, stuff happened, right? But anyway, so I have some of these kinds of like fake leaves. And then on my bedside table, right, today. Not bedside table, dressing thing, my dresser. That is the stone. It was disguised as a leaf. I think it's been there the whole time. I think so. I'm not, I can't be sure. But that's where I saw it this morning. I was like, Hanko, did you put it here? And he was like, no. It was disguised. I couldn't see it because it looked like a leaf. Fucking hilarious. It's been a month. So yeah. When I saw this, I remembered about my freaking green stone that I found. So yay! Pure elemental power. She said but yet. You couldn't say but yet. It's and yet or but. Or yet, but not but. I found a mistake. Grammar error. Primos. Come on. Come on. I almost said come on, Niantic. Come on, mihoyo. Hoyoverse. Niantic. I don't play. I barely play any Pokemon Go anymore. Like, maybe I log in once a day, catch a Pokemon, and I log out. So sad. But them too, yeah. I don't know. It's very concerning. Such a creepy. Mama. It sounds like it's asking for help. Huh? Mite. Doko Kinoko, Doko Kinoko. Wait, that's a Hydro one, right? Mizu Kinoko. Shut up. It is kawaii as fuck. That really made me feel bad for killing these little cutie patooties. Yeah, let's go. Even I could see. Bongo had this really nice fungus, you know. But I think basically everything we kill is nice or has a sad backstory. Yeah, so. But if it's coming at me, I'll have to go at it, you know. Bye bye. Bye, doggy. You are cute. Take care of the village or town. Ooh, I learned the new word today. Toshi is a word for city. Machi is a word for town.
そして人間が武器を出す頃には手遅れになってしまう。ならいっそのこと先手を打ってそれから考えた方がいいでしょ。
Stop making me feel bad for them.
人間の考え方とあんま変わらない気がする。
Me too, I want the plushy plungus. I mean, a plushy fungus.
なるほどね。
What the fuck?
あんなに
Plushy plungus.
このキノコ
Hi,
を
Dave.
していたことが原因みたい。見たところこいつら家族っぽいな。
Welcome.
つまりこのキノコはナヒーダ
And
に
thank
家
you
族
again.
のことを見てもらいたかったってことか。おそらくそうね。
You always come here when I'm playing
キノコの
Genshin.
思考は単純な
I
もの
want
だ
the
けれど
fleshy plungus.
元素力に対してはかなり敏感だわ。きっと私が戻ってきた時に気づいたんでしょ
So, Dave, what we're doing is helping this cute little mushroom monster.
よくある症状ならなんとかできるはず。え、どうしたんだナヒーダ。どういうこと？
Funny, I was thinking you play Genshin all the time. I don't. We watch Terminator.
から進化した生命体ではなく元素生物だわ。
Oh.
元素生物？
The first one, yeah.
ええ。普段あなたたちがよく目にするキノコンは元素力を使えるけど、でもこのキノコンには体表の下にキノコン類と同じ生態構
Oh,
造がない。
cool.
その代わりに元素が渦巻いている。
Yeah, it was really freaky. I screamed in that one part. So you're saying it only looks like a fungus.
実に不思議だわ。こんな生き物見たことがない。ナヒーダが知らないなんて。見たところこの元素力の塊に巨大な穴ができている。
What if you put that green piece inside him and then he'll be whole and then
させているみたい。じゃあその穴を埋めればこいつは目を覚ますってことか？
yeah,
ええ。
put the
そ
green
のはずね。これはちょうど私が最も得意とすることよ。今すぐ治療してあげましょう。
I really liked the first movie. Yeah, Hanku didn't. When I said to Hanku I'm gonna react to it, he was like, "Ugh." But then I finished it and I was like, "What? That sounds like."
二つの力がうまく融合している
I
わ。
thought it was gonna.
もう心配する必要はなさそうね。
草の王ですか。私をお救いくださったのは
This is creepy.
草の王だなん
That's a
て
creepy voice.
ありがとうございます。それに隣にいる見知らぬ人と
Stranger and creature.
キノコンが喋った。
キノコは
見知らぬ生物が
喋った。
言葉を発するなんて私もあなたと同じくらい驚いています。
おいらはどっからどう見ても喋れるだろう。それからおいらは
You're pretty strange, Paimon.
パイモンだ。
Paimon. That Hank is funny. His commentary during Star Wars made me laugh.
私は
Yeah, he likes a lot of types of movies, but then other movies, I don't know, he just doesn't like.
発してから初めてあなたが喋れることを知ったので。
そんなに真面目に答えなくてもいいって。おいらの見た目って言葉を話せないように見えるのか？そんな風には見えないと思ってた。
Dark Shadow, don't answer that.
誤解です、パイモン。口という器官には言葉を発する以外にも食事や呼吸といった重要な機能があります。口があっても必ず喋れるとは限りません。あなたの見た目が人間と相似したものでも外見の似たキノコンとスライムのように。
このキノコン、奨励院で勉強でもしてたのか？あなた、 やはりキノコンではないよね。
ええ、あなたたちからしたら少し唐突なことで
It's
す
I
が
think Hanku scores in a similar
聞
way
きたいこともたくさんあるかと思います。
to what I
ま
it's
ずは場所を変えましょう。
sorry lady. See, with a lot of movies, not taking into account series, movies, if the story is really good, like remember the unusual suspects. I mean the usual suspects, literally the opposite. So the story was great, and so like I gave it a 10 because they put it together so well, and or was it that one? I don't remember. But like Terminator got a 9, but it's not worse than that one per se, but it was more predictable. So like sometimes it's just like that's it and then that's not it. So I think that's how Hanku scores with most movies as well. And then he's like maybe he wasn't amazed by Gojo. My stone! I'm gonna pick it up now because it's also gonna get lost. I'll save you. There you are. Please don't. Oh, he didn't crack. Thank goodness. My pink stone cracked that one time I made it full. Well, this one stayed safe because it's not too heavy. Oh, Mikasa fell. My hot water bottle isn't hot anymore. He wasn't matched by Gojo? Attempt 1 at losing has failed. You'll have to try again later. Does this fungus have a university degree? This might be surprising you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. Let's find somewhere else to talk.
私がわけのわからない言葉で長々と喋っていたら、私の家族が怖がってしまいますので。助けてくれてありがとう。
That's so sweet. I'm hungry.
私は
I'm so full after the popcorn, but now the popcorn is digested.
自負しているわ。この目で見たことがなくとも相応の知識を持っているつもりよ。でも全ての元素生物の特徴と比較してもあなたと一致するものが見当たらない。あなたは何者？
Honka made steak earlier, but I don't want to eat steak.
私は非常に古い種族の生まれです。
Ooh.
私たちは長い年月もの間、ずっと
Aww.
存在し続けてきました。おそらくそれはどんな記憶よりも長いかもしれません。
Thank you for the follow.
清らかで美しい
I love steak, but I don't want to eat it in a video.
ところでした。私と私の家族たちは何の憂いも心配もなく日々を楽しく過ごしていたのですが、世界の滅亡が訪れたことで故郷は一変しました。恐ろしい力が全てを飲み込み、最悪の種が私たちの体内に根ざして芽生えると、やがて歪んで制御が効かなくなったのです。世界の滅亡の被害者でありながら、世界の滅亡そのものとなりました。
How became the apocalypse itself?
私にもよくわか
I
らない
would
わ。
watch you eat steak in a video.
一種の偶話のようにも聞こえるけど、
What?
すごく複雑で、とても長い道のりでしたので、すぐに理解してい
Well,
ただけるような
please
説明は
tell me. What do you mean you became the
大
apocalypse?
丈夫よ。別に責めているわけじゃないから。
That sounds pretty awesome.
続けてちょうだい。
Instead of becoming the apocalypse, I mean, instead of dying because of the apocalypse, they became it.
故郷を
That's
離れま
cool.
した。スメールで故郷を救う方法を探そうとしたのです。
Oh.
私たちは様々な種族と交流をして、その文化と知識を学び、世界の滅亡の真相を理解しようとしました。
Side chest!
知ったのですが、
Onegai mecha pam.
人間から禁忌の知識と呼
For
ばれてい
better knowledge, the 100-year void. Robin has been searching for more information on that. Man, I need to read the manga.
禁忌の知識がお前の故郷を滅ぼした？じゃあまさかお前は砂漠から来たのか？いえ、 今も故郷を救う方法を探しているのよね。
草の王の言う通り、砂漠ではありません。自分滑稽に聞こえるかもしれませんね。私と私の家族たちにとって
You can put it on your
一番大
sponsor
事な
list.
ことだったというのに、
What's
どうして
that?
そんなことになったの？
私は世界の滅亡により汚染された生命体。その汚染
A
が
part
消
of
え
my
た時
knowledge was
に、
taken.
一部の知識と記憶も持っていかれたのです。
No, I didn't mean Genshin manga. I meant One Piece manga.
あ
But
の
that
封鎖
too.
力の穴も近畿の知識が消えた後に残されたものね。ごめんなさい。こんなことが起こるなんて予想していなかったの。
Because I mentioned Robin and the 100-year void. That's why I was talking about One Piece.
あなた様が動いてくれていなければ、それに私だけが救われたわけではなく、この世界に残された近畿の知識も全て草の王によって一掃されたのですよね。
ええ、近畿の知識はもうないわ。
私の故郷も救われた。
But now she doesn't remember where is home.
ずっとこれは希望の見えない願いだと思っていました。それがまさかこんなにも早く叶うなんて。私は一族の使命を果たせず、故郷を救う方法を見つけられませんでした。
あなたのせいじゃないわ。十分よくやってきたのだから。どの種族も近畿の知識に対抗するために重い代価を払ってきた。これ
Home is where your heart
一
is.
つの
Not in
時
heart
代
case.
を背負うべき責任ではないの。
No,
さ
wait.
っき言っていたけれど、
Maybe.
その故郷の生き残りはあなただけじゃないのよね。
世界の滅亡は私たちをひどく苦しめ、多くの家族の命を終わらせました。
そうなのね。でも心配無用よ。私に任せてちょうだい。
心配無用よ。
他の子たちを見つけられると思うわ。ウリン
She's
は
so cute.
アランナラたちに任せるとして、シティは善良な子供たちに頼みましょう。そっか、あいつらに手伝ってもらえばいいんだな。ちょっと待っててちょうだい。すぐ連絡するから。
Oh, I love the
これでいいわ。
music.
見つかるまで多少時間がかかるでしょうから、少し待ちましょう。
ありがとうございます、草の王。私たちは皆信じていました。草の王が
Kusano. That sounds like a dirty word.
目が覚めてあなた様を見たその瞬間からある予感がしていたのです。
約束？
もう覚えていないかもしれません。でもこれは私たちが深く信じている予言です。
そうだったのね。本当にごめんなさい。私の記憶にも少しおぼろげな部分があるの。でもあなたたちの故郷を心配しているのは事実よ。
では情報が集まるのを待つ間、ある場所まで一緒に来てもらえませんか？共に帰郷できる家族は多いほどいいので。
でもどこにいるのかわからないんだろう？
はい。でも私はその最後を知っています。歩きながら説明しましょう。
Homecoming queen. I'm gonna be the homecoming queen. I'm joking. Where was that? Was that it? Oh my goodness. How far did it zoom? Whoosh. Please, 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 please. Oops. Oh, okay. Well, they're easy enough to defeat. Maybe they have GPS. I think I'm gonna ask Hanku for some mashed potato and... How does he fight again? Ah! I have this so random team. No flow, no flow. Once you get used to flow, it's difficult to play without it, right? Ooh, give me that, give me that. La 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 la. Just dodge, just dodge. La la, boom, 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 boom. I mean bloom, bloom, bloom. Steak and mashed potatoes. That would be so good right now. Can I have some food, please? Not too much. Please cut steak in a few strips. And pre-chew my mashed potato. Ooh. Sayonara. Music loving one. I'm just gonna mark this one. I don't want to get side pulled on a quest right now. Ara Nara. La 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 la. Meow. Ooh, fishing. Oh, they're so big and cute, the fish. Meow. Be back in a couple of years, little buddy.
一つとても気がかりなことがあるわ。
とっても. Are you talking about the crystal or are you talking about your fuzzy memories?
ええ。あの子の前ではあえて口にしなかったんだけど、実は結晶の元素力が。
See, I knew it. You should put the crystal in the hole.
なんだって？ええ。あの子が言っていた予言は、その種族を代表する元素生命がかつて私と結んだ約束のはずよ。その故郷を救うためには、まず近畿の知識について解決しなければならない。でもそれをすれば私に影響が出ることになる。今までずっとやり残したことがあるように感じていたけれど。なるほど。でもあいつから得られた情報が少なすぎるよな。残念だけどこれじゃあ難しいんじゃないか。そうね。あの子が説明してくれた故郷をあの子たちを故郷に返してあげないとね。
Everyone deserves to be able to go home. La 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 la. No 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 no. Are you sure? Because I can go defeat those guys for us, you know. I don't think you could do that. You look a little tiny. Charge! Die, die!
あなた方はかなりのやり手のようですね。たとえ世界の滅亡の中にあったとしても。
Such killer skills.
見つけられたでしょう。
そういえばずっと聞きたかったんだけど、お前たちって元からその姿だったのか？
いえ、私たち種族は環境に応じて姿が変化するんです。こ
Cool.
のスメールの土地で様々な生物と交流をした後、
Most adapted to live in these
この
lands.
土地に最も適応した。そのため私たちも徐々にキノコンの姿となり。
Ah, he's so blooby. Bloober, bloober,
そん
bloober.
なことができるのかよ。
生命にとって一番重要
What do you mean? You're a flying pixie.
適応することではありません。
Everything's possible.
これ式のこと、何も驚くようなことではない
What's
と思い
Scarlet
ます
Nexus?
あなたの手がそのような形をしているのは
Yeah, that's true. I actually read in a book somewhere that said, it's not, how to say? you have ears because you could hear. The ears developed around the hearing, not the because of the, like, we can't hear because we have ears. We have ears because we could hear, something like that. That basically meant this: your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you're able to grip and use tools more easily. Like, things develop the way they are because of, I don't know how to explain it, but that was interesting when I read it. It sounded so much smarter in the book. Don't listen to me.
私たちは草元素生物であり、この大陸に生息する
like
最も古い
Pokemons.
生命の一種。
つまりオイラが望めばオイラも姿を変えられるってことか？
Maybe.
もちろんそこまで自由なものではありません。時間の助けも必要となります。こういったことはすべて私たちにとって常識ですが、説明するとなると難しいものですね。簡単に言えば、携帯を
Evolution and
力が
stuff,
必要
yeah.
で、その力は時間に由来します。
Energy comes with time, but what is time?
苗を一瞬で大樹まで成長させることはできませんし、木々を一瞬で実らせることもできません。
なるほど。人間にも似たような言葉があるわよ。つまり、おお、さすがナヒーダ。その言葉ですぐに理解できたぜ。
成長。なるほど。では、これこそ成長ですね。素敵な言葉です。
But see, growth is growth, but what she's talking about is not growth, it's evolution, right? Because that's not just simply growing into, it's but I guess it maybe, you know how words can have different meanings, like I think it's maybe evolution is also like kind of a synonym for also growth. I don't know, it's growing, but it's more than that. I can't take a look at the video now, but I'll take a look later. I've already rambled on so many things in this video. I'm trying to at least make some enough progress here, you know?
ただ聞いてみただけだって。別に疲れてなんかないから。どうやら人の世話を焼くのが好きなようね、あなた。
そうなのでしょうか。草の王もいかがです。おんぶしましょうか。
そんなことしたらお互い動きにくくなると思うわ。
I love his cue!
私の頭の上に乗るのはどうかしら。
どうやらおんぶという行為への理解が違うようです。疲れているかどうか関係なく、背におんぶして高く持ち上げるだけで、子供はいつも喜んでくれる。
You have a kodomo?
子供？最初にあった2匹のキノコンのことか？
はい。あれは私の友人と、それから私の子供です。
お前の子供
Kodomo?
は喋れないんだな。
あの子はただのキノコンですから。私の存在によって。
So then how is it your kodomo? Like adopted kodomo?
でも、あの子にも普通のキノコンとは違うところがあります。
What about metamorphosis? Metamorphosis! I don't know.
の、きっと可愛い名前なんだろうな。例えば、
パイモンは名前の付け方が独特ですね。
エリ。この名前にはすごく自信があったんだけど、不思議な響きの中に愛らしさが詰め込まれているわ。これはパイモンにしか思いつかない名前ね。ひひ、そうだろ。
私がつけた名前はパイモンのものほど創意に富んだもの。
Oh, it's dot 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 dot.
ごめんなさい。忘
Aww.
れてしまいました。はい。帰る前に絶対思い出さないと。
His name is
故郷と同じくらい大事なことですから。
Kinokonoko. Kodomo kinoko. Kinomodo.
こちらです。もう少しで着きます。
I like how you put emphasis in the other syllable. Which metamorphosis? How do you say it?
ただ本当のことを言っているだけ。
Metamorphosis?
それを受け入れられないものこそ。
I learned that from Tokyo Mew Mew. Metamorphosis. Ooh. Withering.
そうです。人間がそのように呼んでいるのを聞いたことがあります。これが私たちのような生命の末路であり、最後に見せる姿です。
That's you?
よくわかんないんだけど、この子が言いたいのは、生命が散々苦しめられて最終的に死を迎えると、
Now,
地域の主要になるということでしょうね。
this is something I have to click out for. Because you don't know what is Tokyo Mew Mew, and I love that so much. Oh, my computer feels like I should be closing some tabs right now. Tokyo Mew Mew Metamorphosis. Metamorph. In case you are wondering, Zakuro is Japanese for pomegranate, yes, and Ichigo is strawberry, and Minto is mint, and the retasu is lettuce. Ah. She has such a beautiful transformation, look. And then this one is Minto. Minto, I loved her transformation. I don't know if she says metamorphosis though. Mew Mew Minto. She doesn't say it. She should have. Kind of like Vegeta and all his other vegetable friends. Oh, like Gohan means rice, do you mean?
はい。草の王の助けがなければ、私もこのような
Oh, okay. Interesting.
そうやって生まれてたのか。過去の研究によると、地域を生み出した元凶は近畿、そして近畿の知識が完全に消えても、それがもたらした影響はそのまま残る。この子たちは長いこと近畿の知識に苛まれてきた。だから最終的に地域になってしまうのもうなずけるわね。最も悲しく、そして同情せざるを得ない最後だわ。
私が故郷を離れた時、このような花が至る所に咲いていました。清らかな湖の中から、肥沃な土壌から、私どこもかしこも埋め尽くされて、世界は一瞬にして色を失い、混沌へと落ちました。
I don't know who's Broly.
問題ありません。私たちの生命
I only know Vegeta and Gohan and Trunks.
まだこの花の中に
And I know Goku has a son, but I forget his name.
処理した後、私はこっそりと近づくんです。もし仲間の元素力を感じたら、それを連れ出すために。
でもそれだと近畿の知識の影響が。
いえ、大丈夫です。
Oh wait, Gohan is the kid. Goku is his dad. Oh yeah. Don't talk about it though. I want to watch it in the future. Goku's son is named Krillin. I know which one is Krillin. He's the one that marries the lady. The android lady. That much I know. I remember the one guy was called Satan. I don't think he was called that in the English version, though. Oh, I watched a few episodes. I know some things. Yeah, this is just leftover.
猛毒を持つ蛇と相対するときは慎重を期さなければならない。でも脱ぎ捨てられた皮であれ、何言ってるかよくわかんないけど、とにかく意見が一致したってことだよな。よし、早速片付けようぜ。おいら
Yeah, I guess I more or less remember, but I need a bow user, so. Hello? What? Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to do this? Must I smack it? Oh, fuck.
ソーランド行こい。
属性を見下ろさん。早くせいと三段
Oh, they gave me a different Nahida. That's why she's in a different place. I was so confused.
天へと前せい もらった
So now how am I supposed to do this without the bow user? I wonder how they came up with trunks. So what am I supposed to do? Clean up with the withering zone, but I thought I had to. Did I do it? Did it? It did it. Okay, I know. I think I know. Run! No! Oh my god!
ご助力を。
理論の演劇もっと泣きわめく
Wait, do I switch after all happens Q or how does it go again?
いや
Hanku didn't get my message. He's playing too much game.
やはりこの子だったんですね。私の知る最後の同族まであと少しだったのに、あと少しこの子も耐えていれば。
あなたが故郷に帰った後、このような苦しみを大勢の元素生命が地域の主要になったことを考えると。
大丈夫です。元素力が存在している限り私たちは消えませんから。体はあくまで時間からの贈り物に過ぎません。成長によって変化は訪れ、時には体そのものを捨てることだってあります。
もう少し早くこの子たちを治せていればこんなことにならずに済んだのに。ウリンとこの地に息づくあまたの生命のためにもこの子たちを全員見つけ出して治してみせるわ。
So sad, the
感
story.
謝いたします。信じることを
Hi,
選び
Bear Noodle.
そして待っていたことは私たちの選択で最も賢明な判断だったようです。
Maybe I'm feeling extra sad because I'm hungry.
あら、待って。
What?
ジョなるほど。ええ、いいわ。
いいわ。
わかった。ありがとう。一致するキノコンが一体見つかったわ。今は気絶しているそうよ。
おそらく私が陥っていたのと似た状況なのかと。
ええ、そうね。 私が案内するわ。
Woo! Treasure chest! Treasure chest! 5 whole primos. Only 155 more to go before I get a wish. Bah, humbug. I'm hungry. What's this? But it's fine. 20 more minutes than I can eat. Freaking hungry. Too busy racing games. Oh, I have to jump there. Woo! At least you got some masterless stardust. Which one's that? Oh, yeah. I do buy some of these things every so often when I'm too lazy to go fight things, so for me it's actually useful. Be careful, someone tagged you on Twitter showing a One Piece spoiler panel. Why would someone do that? Maybe I'll ask Tiago or Mike to send me the link and then I'll just block the person or something without checking. I buy 10 wishes with it every month. But there's so many other fungi. I'm wondering if it's like, maybe you can tell me, Fiore. Is it like an accidental thing? Like it looks like the person was thinking, I don't know, or was like a deliberate trying to spoil me thing? But now you see, if you tell me this, it's very sad when I later have to go defeat the funguses. Oh my gosh, imagine if we could turn into funguses as Nahida. At least you dodged the spoiler, thanks to Fiore. There's 2 things in the manga I've already been spoiled on, so even if I was spoiled, I would have just hoped it was one of those things. Whoa. Maybe if you'd reply to him and say, delete this, she wouldn't want to see that. If he deletes it, that would be nice. But if he doesn't delete it, then I would rather block them because clearly they're a risky person to have around. Oro? Oh, isn't she cute? Oh. It spoils a lot, so best to block the person. Okay. Maybe Modri can send me the link.
視線の高さはほぼ変わっていないわね。探している子はこの下のそう遠くないところにいるみたい。どの子がそうか見つけてくれるかしら。どうすればいいんだ。
金時ブレード。
私がまずあの子たち相手は元素生物だから元素資格を使うことで区別できるはずよ。見つけたら心の中で正解を念じて。私の視界にあなたたちが映っている限りおう任せとけ。
Oh, Hanku just saw my message. Check. Okay, here we go. So now I just have to make sure I don't see any of their tweets. Like all other people, I can only see the top part. Oh, it's fine. I can't see anything. Like all other people. Fan of Marvel, movie freak, having lost for programming. I always feel so bad for like banning people or like blocking people if it's not like they were just being very dumb. Like thinking, oh, you want to see this outfit, but like I want to react to the outfit in the show if there's a new outfit. Now I know there's a new outfit. That already pisses me off. Like you shouldn't be doing that. So okay, wait. Back on the grind, because why not? Now, see, now I'm on Twitter. Now I have to check other things. Yeah, clap. When you're watching Terminator self-healing and you don't have enough hands to hold the ball, eat the popcorn and cover your eyes. I'm not looking. I can listen. I'm like when you're watching Terminator self-healing. Quick glances. I'll watch it finished later. This is Scarlet Nexus, played all the way through the main story a while back. Oh, it does have like a little bit of a Genshin vibe to it. Who's the creators? Okay. Now Honko's gonna bring me my food now. A DM on Twitter you might like earlier today. I saw that one. It's not something I can talk about in a stream, but I did see it. I did that thing where you reply in your head, but then you don't reply. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, now I'm stuck on Twitter. Look away! Wait, I have to see that tweet. Whoa, that sounds scary. Huh? Okay, I'll read that later. Sorry. Trauma.
では、私は上にいるキノコンたちを他のところに引き離します。あなたたちのために道を開けましょう。
わかった。よし、行こうぜ。ここか。
Okay, is this one of those things? Oh no, I want to walk myself. What's the point? I just want to be able to move by myself.
見回りをしているキノコンは警戒心がかなり強いみたい。
Oh. Wait, what?
良さそうね。
Right. Oh god. I went to the right. Why shouldn't go to the right? can't I go to the right? What is wrong with the right? There was a gap. Did I take too long? Nana. Nah. Nah. He sounds like me now. Tired and hungry. This is an interesting choice. That one's lying down. He looks so cute. Okay. Okay, so now I understand the why. Approach from the other side. Oh, wait. Okay. That one was also okay.
Nahida, どうしたんだ？自分の姿を変えるのがこれほど消耗の激しいことだとは思わなかったわ。借りた知識を使ってもこれなのだから、どうやらこの子の慎重さにはちゃんと意味があったようね。
時間の力はまるで雨だれが一生うがつようなものです。そのような代価を支払っていただいたこと、心より感謝します。
君たち誰？ご
Oh.
めん。言葉下手。理解時間必要たくさん。
たくさん。
大丈夫です。
世界の滅亡終わった。
Why does his voice sounds familiar a little bit? But maybe it's just kid
残
voice.
念ながら私は故郷の場所を忘れてしまったのです。
僕覚えてる。
覚えてる。やったー。
総流。
そうでした。
Is that the thing we fought before?
すみません。つい興奮してしまいました。これほど感情を表に出したことは今までになかったかもしれません。
おいら全然理解できてないんだけど。同じ竜に属するものよ。
Up it.
ただ、
Longer.
もっと古い存在で、その元素力。
Wow, way to brag. My dragon is older.
でもどういうこと？
Stronger.
どうして竜を故郷という？
私たちが総竜の体内で暮らしていた。
Whoa.
総流内部大きい山水木々僕たち。
総竜の
It's
体
too
内。
late now.
もう一つの
It's
世界
basically the end of my stream.
総竜が最初の生命を誕生させた後、私たちをその体内で守ってくれていたんです。
You were too busy.
Yeah, but not even on my watch.
Cool. Thank you though. I'll take a few bites and.
Okay.
Are you still? You're gonna sleep now.
No, just watch a movie. Sleep.
Okay. See you later.
Okay.
I'm gonna just take a few bites and come downstairs.
Skylar's
Did you put it in the microwave?
Yeah, because it was cold.
I'd rather eat cold food. Yes. You. How dare you?
The spinach has a lot of salt.
So, I would have preferred cold spinach. Thanks. It's too late to fall, it's chance.
総竜は威厳のある声で私たちにこう告げました。成熟した暁には新たな世界で生活ができると。ですがその日は最後になっても来ませんでした。世界の滅亡が訪れるまで故郷こそが最も良い場所だったのです。
おいらまだ理解が追いついてないんだけど。
No, I don't know.
はい、それと似たような関係です。どうやらあなたはパイモンよりずっと賢いようですね。ただ
It appears you're much smarter than Paimon.
何倍も大きい体を
Wow.
待って、そうなるとまるでアペプも近畿の知識によって汚染されているかのように聞こえるけど。
ええ、その通りです。いきなり思い詰めた顔をされてどうかしましたか？あなた様がそのような表情を見せるのは初めてです
Where's
か？
my food?
アペプはこの世界で最も適応力を持った生物よ。近畿の知識もとっくにその体の一部になっていたはず。つまり近畿の知識をすべて消したことでそいつにも巨大な穴ができた。おそらくそうなるわね。その体や魂はもう目も当てられないような惨状になっている。
The Rock is smarter than Paimon.
長いことアペプを見なかったわけだわ。一体どうやって汚染されたのかしら。キング・デシェレト文明が滅亡したせい？それ以来ずっと身を隠しながら苦痛に耐えてきたんでしょうね。今もひどく苦しんでいるはずだわ。そうなるわね。どうして忘れてしまっていたのかしら。
Why is all my chisels on my...
その元素力
Is
は
that the only potato I
生命の
got?
形態を維持できず体内にとどまることもできなくなる。アペプの元素力が全て外に放出されることになるわ。そして放出された高濃度の草元素はウリンを過度に成長させ、高い木々は太陽を完全に遮り、
Whoa.
植物が人間と空気を
Whoa.
になる。そうだ、あの結晶はどうだ？
Nahida, get a hold of yourself.
見せたら何かわかるかも。そうね。ごめんなさい。あなたたちの言う通りだわ。慌てている場合ではないわね。あなたたち、これを見たことはあるかしら？
ない。
Nine.
その力からは懐かしさを感じます。私たちの故郷に由来するものだと思いますが、その正体は私にもわかりません。すみません。私たちの記憶が曖昧なせいで。
ううん、気にしないで。
A very chewy piece of meat.
前と同じように助っ人に連絡して、
Not the meat, but
他の家
something,
族を見つけ
you
ら
know,
れない
like...
か試してみましょう。お願い。あなたたちの情報は
Your info. Just put information. You lazy potatoes.
情報を待ちましょう。耐え難い時間かもしれないけど。
Or did Nahida say a shortened word for info? Information. Aww.
君たち、感謝。家族、果物、届いた。
この子たちに、あなたたちは悪い人ではないと説明したんです。この子のことを助けたのを見て、その家族たちも感謝しています。
故郷に帰る。離れる。難しすぎる。
Oh, it's happy here.
こいつら、弱い。
Aww.
心配。待つ。待ってる。なら、手伝って。
そう焦らないでください。言いたいことはわかりました。私たちは家族を大事にします。それはどの時期の家族であってもです。この場所を守るためにこの子はいろんなことをしてきたそうですが、いざ離れるとなると心配で仕方がないようです。現状待つことしかできないのなら、最後にこの子の手伝いをしていただけないでしょうか。
ええ、もちろん。 その気持ちは私にもわかるわ。それに私も自分の考えを整理する必要があるから。
What the
あ
fuck?
りがとう。感謝。畑、食べ物。
I feel like I just been to sand.
見る植物。
I don't think Han could wash the.
嫌い。
手伝ってほしいことが2つあるようです。一つは食用源である畑の面倒を見ること。もう一つが侵入してきた植物を追い払うことになります。
畑、あっち。まず行く。種、ここ。
おう、任せろ。これは翻訳しなくて大丈夫だ。行ってくるぜ。
Ite I don't think he washed the. What do you call it? The panic. Spinach. Hey Ray, how are you? How are you doing? Okay.
手をつなぎましょう。
Nom nom nom. Help tend to the farmland. Water. Oh, Hydra. Woo! Perfect. Go, come here. Go, come here.
次は侵入者を片付けるんだったよな。
Farming simulator. Addicted to a fanfic. Which one? Uh-oh.
フラワーだったのか。どうりで植物の侵入って言ってたわけだぜ。
Ow.
ソーランの憩い。全部丸見えね。
属性を見下ろせ。と、せい、は。
これで解決っと。楽勝だったな。
I doubt I could do farming. Even if I wanted. Not by myself, at least. Too much I don't know.
ええ、落ち着いたわ。でも新しい手がかりが見つかるまでできることもなさそうね。じゃあオイラたちにソウリュウのことを教えてくれないか。その竜について知らないことだらけだし、キングデシェレトとは一体どういう関係なんだ。
King Desert.
ええ、いいわよ。知っての通り、竜の歴史はテイワットの誕生から始まったわ。スメールはアペプの領地で、当初は一面が青々と茂ったウリンだったの。
Yeah, I could do gardening.
昔は砂漠がなかったのか。そうよ。巨大な釘が天から降ってきて、ウリンを完全な砂漠に変えるまではね。アペプもエメラルドグリーンの巨竜から砂色に姿を変えたわ。これもまたその環境に適応しようとしたことの表れね。通りであの元素生命の2匹はことあるごとに適応って言ってたんだな。アペプはずっと自分こそがスメールの主だと思い込んでいた。だからその後に訪れた秩序を認めようとしなかったの。
Whoa.
アペプは魔人を敵視していて、その考えは今も変わっていないはずよ。ただ天の力が降りかかり、その後の近畿の知識の影響によって騒ぎを起こす余裕がなかったのでしょうね。
Pulling a plow though.
二つの秩序がある種のバランスを取れるまで果てしない対戦が続くのは必然のことよ。私の知る限りアペプはずっと砂漠に引きこもっていたわ。そしてキングデシェレトはそれに興味を持った。 もしかしたらそのこともアペプが汚染された原因なのかもしれないわね。何を考えているかはわからないけれど、アペプを救うことが最優先事項なのは間違いないわ。私の手にあるこの結晶こそ2つの事柄を結ぶ鍵になるはずよ。
There's not a tree part. Can you hear if I chew like this? It's like, I don't know. Boo.
風よ
Well, it was a bit salty. I think it's like, you know the part of the meat, in Afrikaans you call it the siena. I don't know what you would call it in English. A chewy bit in the meat. Like that you chew and you chew, but it just keeps chewing and chewing. Gristle? Maybe? I just gotta get the rerun soon. I want to try that for his weapon. I love his weapon.
お前、本当にあいつらが大好きな
We
の
could just drop a few wishes and see if you get lucky.
好き君家族好きじゃない？
そうじゃなくてさ、だってお前らは同じ種族じゃないだろ。
I didn't do
関
anything.
係ない僕家族好き家族僕好き
おい、ちょっとわから
He
ない
says
ぞ。
the family loves him and he loves the family, so they're family.
他のことは重要じゃないと言いたいんですよ。あなたたちは見た目を重視しますが、私たちはそうではありません。そんなことよりも、歩んできた道を、学んだ知識を、築いた関係を大切にします。見た目よりも頼りになるし、どれも時間からの贈り物ですから。
The mushrooms in
つ
the
まりは、
spinach
成
are
長の
good.
本質なんです。
How
なるほ
done?
どな。わかったぜ。見た目は変わっちゃうものだから、内面の方が重要ってことだな。それでもオイラはお前についていくぜ。まさか姿が変わったくらいでオイラのことがわからなくなったり
My
しない
favorite weapon is
よな。
Nahida's. I love the genie
そうな
bottle.
のね。
I don't have her weapon,
わかっ
right?
たわ。いいえ、
I think my favorite weapon is Ganyu's bow. I also
森にはこれ以
really
上
like
情報がない
Kokomi's
わ。
weapon.
しばらくはあなたたちの家族を
A
探さな
Nima
さそうね。
fungus rather than the
手がかり
Hydro
はこ
one.
こで途絶えてるみたい。もし誰もこの結晶の使い道を知らなか
Yelan's
った
bow
ら
is best.
アペプは危ないわ。
ごめん
大丈夫。あなた
Oh
に
yeah,
ないの。
this Anima is cuter than the, cause there's the stretchy Anima one too.
偶然じゃないかもしれない。結晶は
Yeah, I guess you weren't here, but I said something about it, so I mean you
記
missed
憶が
that.
影響された可能性もあるわ。もしそうなら他のキノコンを見つけたとしても意味がない。
結晶と世界の滅亡、世界の滅亡と記憶。草の王、今唐突に思い出しました。予言のことはまだ覚えていらっしゃいますか？
ええ、なんとなく。それがどうしたの？
I hope you'll get lots of it then in the future,
過
Dark
去と未来を
Shadow.
結びつけた物語。世界の滅亡も私たちの一部だから保存しておく価値があると私の家族が言っていました。当時我々一族はその子の観点を認めなかったので、あの子は去っていきましたが。
保存？まだ消されてないやつがあるってことか？その可能性は低いわ。
Oh yeah. I think I remember you saying something
隅
like that.
々にまで行き届いているもの。予言ではどこへ行ったか言及していたかしら。
スメールの東、底知れぬ地下、帰らぬ混沌の地。
ちょやったよ
Whoa.
な。でもあんな
Connecting.
とこまで何しに。そうね。近畿の知識を保存しておくことは不可能だけど、もし保存したものがもはや近畿の知識でなくなっていたとしたら、急に難しい話をしてごめんなさいね。でも可能性は高いと思うの。私についてきてちょうだい。その元素生命が見つかったら説明するわ。
Does this mean I have to go? Huh? I was too. If you are unable to reach the destination, please complete the world quest Perils in the Dark. Oh, great. Perils in the Dark. Where that? Where's Perils in the Dark? This is possibly a fake message. It told me I couldn't do it with the same message, but I actually could. Oh. It says if you... If. Why would it say if? Please head to the chasm. Okay, but I think chasm stuff we're gonna have to leave for tomorrow. And the underground mines. Wait. Here. Whoa. Okay. I'm so full now. And it's so salty. Actually, Hanka was right. It was too salty. Well, that's a 2-hour video, and almost an hour and a half of it is Genshin stuff. Let's say an hour and 20 minutes, maybe. No, maybe more like an hour, with all the talking in between and the Kirara. Well, Kirara counts. It's still Genshin. Wait. Where? New donation from Jean! Yay! Thank you, Jean! Whoop whoop. Oh, it says in the chat that. That's cool. But don't worry, we still have time tomorrow for more Genshin, so... The stream... well, let me first end this video and then I'll end the stream. In like a little wind down. So if you're watching this on YouTube, drink that coffee, damn it. Actually, now I'm really in the mood for coffee. Since they decided to do Mashal Dirty this weekend. But I guess it's kind of normal to do a halfway recap, but also like... For a 12-episode show, is there enough content for a recap? Is there? I know it's difficult. I think it's difficult to do a recap with. Maybe they needed it for like, they're gonna do something big with next week's episode, and so they needed more time, so they decided to do a recap. Maybe it's for that reason, because I can understand that. Ow, that just looked like you were sampling Vivi's boobs. Sweet. Okay, end of the video. See you next time. Bye.